And starting for the Yankees, the right-hander, Garrett Cole. What do you have on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Ball one.
Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 30, Kerry.
Now it's going to be Kerry Carpenter.
That's up.
That one's in there, and the count is 1-1.
Ball.
That's a little bit low. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in the Bronx and on the hill here today, Emmanuel De Jesus. What's the word on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Ball. That's down.
The 1-0. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. What a pick to save the play and get the first out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Zingy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away,
Hook one.
and that leads to success.
That's in there. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum of that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Cody Bellinger, the next to hit, takes ball one. This one smashed down the right field line. And that is that. Scoreless after one. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Green wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and it's going to stay a strike. One challenge remaining for them now. That clips the corner. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So he's down on just 3 pitches. Watch the first 2 and then chased after the third.
Yeah, not a very good at bat right there, Boog, but that was also some excellent pitching. The 0-0 and 0-1 pitches were both right on the edge of the strike zone, so it's not like he watched 2 cookies go by. Then a great job of expanding and making him chase the 0-2, knowing he would be in protect mode.
That one misses. Ball one. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Zach McKinstry will hit next. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Ball inside.
Second inning here, no score. That's in there. And a count 1-2.
Ball.
Popped up. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jason Dominguez. Dominguez in his second season, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball 2.
Line drive to short and caught. It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
And now the 0-1.
Down low.
That
Ball
one
2.
missed. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That
Ball
misses
3.
the zone. Full count now.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Outman takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Batting 6, the second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Jr.
Ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Close,
Ball.
but called a ball. Ball 2. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Come on, New York.
2 down, nobody on. Base knock right field. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
No.
The 1-0. Hit hard, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Couple of singles back to back. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Next to hit, Spencer Jones. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back at Yankee Stadium. New inning getting started. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. And there's a ball. That one fouled off. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. So he blasts one out the other way, and the Tigers have the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
On the ground to first, Goldie. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Kevin.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Kevin McGonigal getting ready to hit. Popped out and fouled ground first time through.
That's the
The
ball.
big bat's coming up, and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Hee-haw!
Runner on the move. Next offering is fouled back. One on, nobody out, a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Almost got him.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Ground ball left side, could be 2.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher, number 13, Dylan Jr.
Ball. No. Ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And
Ball
another
3.
ball. There's a strike. First and second here, no outs. Strike 2. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
That's a much-needed double play right there. Gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Outman at third with 2 away. Sliced hard but foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs with a runner at third. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That one lifted to left. Bellinger has a beat on it. And that is that. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 2 and the Yankees nothing.
Now pitching for the
Bottom
Tigers,
half of the third, and they
number
bring in a new
51,
pitcher, number 51. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Here's the catcher,
Leading off
Ali
for the
Sanchez.
Yankees, the catcher, number 39, Ali Sanchez.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Yep. No.
Here's the 2-2. Got him looking. And one gone.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Inside corner, that's a strike. And it's 0-1. Foul ball there. Oh, and 2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ground ball into the outfield. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
Really nice job
the
staying up the
designated
middle
hitter,
with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 2. Now
Ball
one
3.
missed. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Runner holds up at second. 2 aboard now.
That swing is all about confidence, sitting pretty with a 3-0 count and using it to your advantage instead of wasting what turned out to be a good opportunity. A great job of hitting, and the result is a single. Good stuff.
That one's in there. Strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed him. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Inside, just missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Two on, one out. And now 2-2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes Goldie around third. In comes the run from second.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That is strike two. Runners are at the corners, one away.
Ball one. Lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, one out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up. And that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 51 is done, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Kiter Montero.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
And that is out of play. Runners at the corners with two outs.
Ball.
In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that's the third out. So one run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back now in the Bronx. Start of the fourth, Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
That's a
pitching well,
strike.
but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Hey.
The 0-1. Into center. He's got it. Out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop,
Zach McKinstry digs in now. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Ha!
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground is short. Volpe throws to first in time. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back in the Bronx, ready to go, bottom 4. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
No, that's in. Ball.
And
No,
that misses.
too low.
They're now 3-1. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. That one
Ball
misses.
4.
So a leadoff walk.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
That's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one fouled hard the other way. Tying run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out to short, and he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2, and as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
First and second, no outs. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees.
Ball.
The 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Jazz on his horse coming around third. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 2-2.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ball.
Volpe over at second. Jones on at first with nobody out. Swing and a pop-up. McGonigal settles underneath it. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog. Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Check swing, and he went 0-1. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. The 0-2.
No,
well, that's kind of what
ball.
you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Ball,
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Just missed.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Payoff pitch, and that'll load the bases.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
The left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Big spot, and Cody Bellinger stepping to the dish. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That one drifts inside.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
The 2-1. And fouled off. Two now. Swing, and he popped it up. Torkelson moving under this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. 2-2 game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in New York, ready now for the 5th inning. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
The 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
First offering way inside, almost got him. Here's a 1-1. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
1-2 now.
Ball up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's the second baseman, Kevin McGonigal. Two down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike at 95. This one in the air. And that'll do it. Tigers fail to make any noise. Score remains 2-2. Back here in New York, bottom of the inning, Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. On the ground to third, Keith. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Hey. Off the plate.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is downstairs. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. And now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
D-Rod.
Chisholm, 28 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas.
Ball.
In the air, left field. Snags it on the run. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're through 5. We are tied 2-2. Back at Yankee Stadium. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Dylan Dingler, the next to hit.
The catcher, number 13, Dylan Dingler.
That's a
The
ball.
Yankees with some action in their pen. Yerry De Los Santos, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Yarbrough also getting ready.
No, that's a ball. Ball
Just
3.
missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
It's a
Ball
leadoff
4.
walk.
Take your base.
And that's the
Up
go-ahead
next is the
run.
Tigers.
Catcher
The
challenge.
right
We'll
fielder,
take another
number
look.
12, Carrington.
And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Next offering is fouled back. And a payoff pitch. Bouncer to second. Chisholm gets it to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Tigers, the right fielder, number 30, Kerry Carpenter.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Oh, great stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Riley Green.
Here's Riley Green. On the ground to the left. Over to Goldie. And that is the inning. Tigers are shut down there. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Now pitching for the
Back
Tigers,
now for the bottom of the 6th.
Number 19,
And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Will Vest.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Movement in the bullpen. Jacob Wagaspat preparing to come on if needed. Holton also throwing.
Ha!
Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
That's out to center field. And a superb diving catch. Runner tags at second.
He takes a huge gamble right there. If that ball gets by him, the run scores easily from second, and the hitter maybe ends up on third. But a great job, excellent focus on the dive, and he robbed extra bases on that one.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ali Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Yo one.
No.
In the air, left field. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Volpe scores. 3-2. They take the lead.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball. He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. Here's a high chopper. McGonigal gets him easily, ends the inning. We're through 6 full. Yankees 3, Tigers 2. Back for more from the Bronx. Top of inning number 7. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Fastball is outside. This one in the air, right field. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Garrett Cole is done in this one. He exits with the lead and gave them a really nice performance. New pitcher on the bump when we get back.
Now pitching for the
new pitcher for the Yankees, Yerry De Los Santos.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And there's a strike. The Yanks holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. And next to hit for Detroit, Zach McKinstry.
Ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner holds. So the tying run at second. That pitch clips the outside corner. And the count even 1-1. Popped in the air. Left field. Bellinger gets there. He's under it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers, the left fielder, number 8, Matt Vierling.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Torkelson at second with 2 down. And that's down and away.
Ball.
That's a really good take.
And there's a base hit to left. Coming around third is Torkelson. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 3-3.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So digging in, James Outman.
Ball 1.
And the 1-0.
Ball off the plate.
Just off the inside edge. Kevin McGonigal in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Got him looking. Third out, and that ends the frame. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back in the Bronx, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ahmed Rosario.
Ball.
Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And a swing and a miss. Pitch is in the dirt. Full count now. It's a leadoff
That's a ball.
walk.
Take your base.
And that's the go-ahead run.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Ball one. No.
This
Ball.
is again 5 in a row. Jason Dominguez on deck for the Yankees. Here's a 3-0. In there at the knees. And it's filled up.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
And that
Ball
is
four.
ball
Take your
4,
base.
and the Yankees are in business.
For the Yankees, the right fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 3 in this one. Pitch kicks away. But no advance from the runners. Fastball for a strike. The Yankees with the go-ahead run standing at second here at the bottom of the 7th. Makes the catch, 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Just missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Two on, 1 out. That misses the zone. And that's ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Hit weakly on the ground. The turn by McGonigal at second. On to first, double play.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Yarbrough.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Leading off, Kevin McGonigal.
the second baseman.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That's in there. 0-1. Movement in the Yankees pen. David Bednar, the closer, is getting loose. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Struck him out looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Out in front and foul to the left side. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Stays alive. The 0-2. That one almost got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beat.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 2. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That
Ball
misses, and that's ball 3. Riley Green in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. .3-0 down. And there's the automatic. Popped up first base side. And that is that. Down in order go the Tigers. So no change in the score. It's 3-3.
Now pitching for the
Back
Tigers.
now, new pitcher on the
Number
mound as we
58,
roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jacob
Wagaspak.
Wagaspak. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jack Chisholm Jr.
No.
In the dirt, 2 balls, no strikes. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 3. Anthony Volpe waiting to hit for the Yankees. 3-1 is on the way. It's a leadoff walk.
First base.
And that's the go-ahead run.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Ben Rice.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
In there, and it's 0-1. Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Feed to second, that's one. Back to first,
He's out.
and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees.
Yep.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. Yanks held in check. Score remains tied at 3. So coming into the game now on defense, Max Schumann. He's in at shortstop.
Max Schumann. Leading off to the short, the designated hitter, Riley Green.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Tap foul at the plate.
Ball 2.
That one misses. 3-2 now. Spencer Torkelson up next for the Tigers. Payoff pitch. And that's a strikeout looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
In the air, right field. Dominguez should have this one. And there's 2 away.
Up next to the Tigers, the third baseman.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Ryan Yarbrough done for the day. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. So they turn to their closer, David Bednar.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Keith stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Off the mark there. 3 balls and a strike. Zach McKinstry in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Way out front for strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The
Take your
3-2
base,
is
ball
off
4.
the outside edge, and that is ball 4. A terrific battle at the plate, and now he's aboard as the potential go-ahead run. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Fernando Cruz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. And a big swing and a miss. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now in the Bronx. Bottom half of the ninth, and we've got a tie ball game. Home side looking to walk it off. Ali Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees. Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball.
In there, sets him down on strikes.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
That's a ball. Ball 2.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. 2-0,
Ball 3.
and it's ball 3. Ahmed Rosario on deck for the Yankees. 3-1 now. Late swing, fouled off. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
In now is the Yankees DH, Ahmed Rosario. In the dirt, but no advance. That's ball 1. One down, winning run at first. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
2-0. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one in the dirt and gets away. The throw into second puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Down in order go the Yankees. Still tied 3-3. Back at Yankee Stadium. On to extra innings. Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. That's in there, and it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Now that's smacked to right center. Base hit. Heading for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Stepping in, Kevin McGonigal. One run across to the frame so far here in extra innings. And that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Had a pretty ugly offer going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
That one's upstairs, ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
2 on, 1 out. Hit on the ground might be 2. Now the tag at third, and they got him. Over to first. They limit the damage here. A run on 2 hits, and they lead 1. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. Tigers 4 and the Yankees 3.
Now pitching for
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Reynaldo Pineda. A chance at his first save of the year. Here's Cody Bellinger.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
Now that's smacked to right center, and that gets down into the gap. And now 2 aboard. The winning run is on base. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical. You want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Short bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1.
Well, this is a case of just slowing the game down. Sometimes you get so concerned with getting the job done, you forget that you still have to get a good pitch to do the job with.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
0-2 now. That one ran inside, almost got him. Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that is a big first out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now here is Jose Caballero, and that one fouled off. Just missed.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The next offering misses. 2-2. The Tigers trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Out towards right center field. Can't get there. 1 run will score.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there, he doesn't try to do too much.
That one hit the knees for a strike.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Tied at 4. And
No,
that's
that's the
outside.
ball.
And it's 1-1. Runners on the move. It's a squeeze. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Yankees win it on a walk-off squeeze. Wow!
Well, a gutsy call from the bench. You've got to have a lot of confidence in the ability to handle the bat by that guy standing at the box. Well, he got it done, put the ball on the ground. That's all you're looking for in terms of execution. Incredible finish to this game.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.